Right about now, we are joined by Makali Mulu, who is MP, Kitui Central, and also sits in the Parliamentary Budget Committee, and is joining us to just give us a perspective of what today looks like. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, so when we look at the amount, of course, 4.2 trillion Kenya shillings, what went into that? Because as we compare with last year was 4 trillion. So give us a perspective about that.
Yeah, thank you so much. As you have rightly put it, the proposed budget this year is 4.2 trillion. Out of that 4.2 trillion, the executive, which takes a lion's share, will take about 2.5 trillion. Then the counties will take about 405 billion.
Yes.
405 billion. Then you have the payment of debt and pensions, which will take about 1.8 trillion. Then you have Parliament, which will take about 47 billion. And you have judiciary, which will have about 27 billion. In totality, the other small amount, which is the equalization fund, which is about 9 billion. Yes.
All right. So from what you've broken down,
yes,
when we look at the sectors that we have in the country,
yes,
of course, education getting
yes,
the highest share,
yes,
and then followed by energy, ICT, and the others.
Yes.
Education. What does this mean for education going forward? And what are we looking at in terms of within education, the Teacher Service Commission,
yes,
the higher education? What are we looking at?
In terms of sector provision, the education sector, as you have rightly put it, as 702 billion, which is the highest amount, which is about 28% of the budget.
Yes.
Now, this amount, TSC will take about 386 in terms of salary, which is still about 50% to pay teachers. There's provision for money for TVETs. There's money for capitation. There's money for universities. But what has happened is, looking at that budget, I just want to identify the gaps which you have picked, which, if there were more resources, yes, should have been also been considered. The issue of capitation is still a major challenge in our budget making, because we do provide whatever we have provided is not enough, and the other challenge is even what is provided is not provided in good time to the schools. So that has been a challenge in terms of the education sector. The other amount, which is, I think we could get more if we had that space, is the money for recruitment of more teachers. We've provided for, I think, about recruitment of about 10 or 20 10,000 teachers, but that is not good enough considering the demand we have for teachers. Okay. And the problem we can't give them more is because the resources are not there.
Thank you so much for joining us. All right, there you have it. Mulu here for MP Central, Kitui Central, and also sits in the Parliamentary Committee on Budget, speaking to us about the budget 2025-2026. And from me, it's back to you in studio.
All right, let us now cross over to Mombasa and hear what Kenyans are saying about this year's budget.
The Kitui market, which is one of the oldest